Good morning / afternoon. It is day 5 of our harvest here. It is also opening day of deer hunting for the Wisconsin gun hunt. And my son and I went out this morning and we both shot a buck. So that was kind of cool within minutes of each other. It was a riot. It's my son's first buck. Super awesome stuff. But let's get back to work and check this bin that we switched over to last night. There's more corn in there than I thought. We didn't run it very long, but this is not a huge bin, but there's more in there than I thought there was. But it is, I jumped in there, it's nice and cold. That's what I was worried about because we're dumping hot out of the dryer and I had the fans run all night. It got nice and cold last night, so that's good. So this bin behind me is full now, and I really want to take a core out of it. I've had all 3 fans run for a while, but I want to take a core out of it, or at least some of it out in the middle and test it and see if it's hot. I'm a little bit worried about that. I've never done the dumping hot before. So let's give that a try before we get this combine rolling. All right, in the meantime, I got our truck started and warmed up. Come in here and warm up a little bit. It's a little bit chilly out today, but that's all right. It's a beautiful day. We'll get this truck right here moved over to that bin and we'll unload a little bit, maybe 100 bushel. I'll come in here, get a test, and then I can make a decision on what I want to do. All right, so that's a sample from the core. It's at 14.5. It's quite cold, so we're actually gonna let it warm up a little bit because that bin has 3 fans, which is probably not normal, but I don't know. I think we're good. We can keep combining. Dryer is fired up. I just checked the wet bin, and because this is a new to us system, I'm not really sure how fast that dryer is going to dry. But we're really not gaining on that wet bin. I thought we could get that thing full, no problem. Now the dryer's sucking it out. It does help that the corn is fairly dry, about 17-18%. So we're gonna get the grain cart and the combine fired up. We're gonna try to get a couple loads off today. Man, that was a dirty air filter, but we got it clean. Got the machines warming up. Got the dryer warming up. And Dad's got the truck up by the field. So what we're gonna do tonight, what we're gonna do today is just rip off some headlands around a plot we're doing. So we'll kind of get that done. It'll be a slow day, but that's okay. We're back up and running. So this field's kind of unique because it is corn on corn and it's been heavily cover cropped and interseeded. So when it's corn, it gets interseeded at around V2 with a 5-way mix of cover crop. A lot of different species in here, and it still yields very, very well. So we're trying to build the fertility of the soil, and we're trying to help the drainage of the soil because this soil type doesn't drain that well. It's generally a pretty wet field. But I do have a couple plots in this field, a couple tests going on. We have a side-by-side of interseeded versus non-interseeded just to see what the bushel increase or decrease might be. And we have a Pivot Bio trial in here. So we're working with Pivot Bio and agronomists from there, trying out some new products. So kind of exciting stuff, but I just wanted to let you guys know this is interseeded, heavily cover crop, corn on cornfield.
Yeah, I just did another one. It's 14.
These headlands are very, very dry. They are testing through the combine about 15% and a little bit less than that with our handheld tester. So this actually doesn't need to be dried until we hit some wetter spots in the field. We're going to take this right to the mill. So that rarely happens up here in north central Wisconsin. Okay, so we are pretty much done for tonight, just because we tied up a truck with this corn that was really, really dry. It was under 15%. We can take that right to the mill. We don't have to dry it. That was all the headlands. It's starting to get a little bit wetter on the inside. So we don't have a truck. Our other truck can't unload into our auger that we currently have. So we're gonna stop for tonight. We're gonna go finish drying some corn. And that's gonna be it for day 5, I believe this is. This was a slow day, which I knew it would be with hunting opening up and taking my son hunting and getting some other stuff wrapped up with checking that other bin. And it was just, it's okay though. We are just taking one step at a time, a little bit here and a little bit there. So it's going well. Tomorrow's day 6 and it's gonna be Sunday. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna dry corn all day and we're starting to fill up on the bins. So we're gonna have to start hauling out. So it's gonna be kind of a process. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna unload bins and fill the dryer all at the same time. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll find out together. So that's it, guys. I will see you for day 6 tomorrow.